Have you ever read a self-help book, done everything it told you to do, followed the advice, made the changes, only to find things didn't change? What if the self-help industry has been hiding something from us all along? What if the formulas for success and happiness that we're all buying into have been secretly rigged to work against us? Today, we're going to talk about 3 ways the self-help industry is keeping us down. Welcome to this channel, where we unlock the power of your story to transform your life. Way number 1, the illusion of empowerment. If there's one thing we all want, it's the ability to control our lives. We want to make choices that lead to the outcomes we desire, relationships that fulfill us, and a sense of purpose. That's why the promise of empowerment found in self-help is so alluring. Imagine being able to press a few mental buttons and watch your world transform into everything you've ever wanted. Who wouldn't be drawn to that kind of magic? It's like holding the remote control to your own life. But here's the secret truth. The messages of hope and transformation we find in these books may not be as empowering as they seem. They could be nothing more than clever tricks designed to guide our thoughts and actions in ways that benefit someone other than us. Think about it. When a book promises to reveal the secrets to becoming the best version of yourself, who decides what that means? Is it really in your hands, or is it the author of the book trying to mold you into someone who fits their definition of success? And when that person becomes your new self, who are you really? Have you truly found your own voice, or have you become a reflection of someone else's idea of who you should be? These questions might seem outlandish, but they're essential to ask because the answers could change everything. Now let's move on to way number 2. The invisible architect. In today's world, information is everywhere. Books, podcasts, videos, articles, social media feeds. There's no shortage of self-help content vying for our attention. But have you ever noticed a trend in these countless pieces of advice? A recurring theme that points towards a single ideal, a picture-perfect vision of success and happiness? The problem with this singular focus is that it creates an invisible architect, a force that shapes our reality based on a set of rules that don't necessarily apply to everyone. Let's take the popular advice, fake it till you make it. On the surface, it seems harmless, even empowering. But what if we're all working towards a finish line that keeps moving further into the distance? A line that's based on someone else's idea of achievement rather than our own. This invisible architect dictates the standards, sets the goals, and designs the blueprint for success. And if we don't follow its plans precisely, we risk being left behind. We start comparing our messy, imperfect realities to a fantasy world and inevitably fall short. The constant pressure to conform can be overwhelming. It forces us to ask, are we really in control, or are we just playing by someone else's rules? Way number 3, the cult of positive thinking. Most of us were brought up hearing, look on the bright side, or don't be sad. Whenever we expressed negative emotions, we learned that crying, anger, fear, and sadness were inconvenient, uncomfortable feelings that needed to be suppressed, ignored, or replaced with a fake smile and a cheerful "I'm fine." This ingrained belief system has trickled down into the self-help industry, where a culture of toxic positivity thrives. According to this cult of positive thinking, negative emotions are unproductive, even immoral. Expressing anything less than optimism is seen as a failure to see the glass as half full. But here's the dark side of this philosophy. By constantly forcing ourselves to ignore or deny our negative emotions, we lose the ability to process and understand them. We rob ourselves of the opportunity to learn from our struggles and grow from our experiences. It's like trying to build a house on quicksand. No matter how much positive thinking we do, the foundation will always be unstable. What's more, this mindset can be dangerous. When we dismiss our negative emotions as simply a mindset issue, we fail to address real problems. Instead, we end up pretending that everything is fine when it's far from it. Someone struggling with anxiety may push through until they have a panic attack. Someone dealing with depression may try to be positive until they reach a breaking point. The consequences of suppressing our true feelings can be severe. It can lead to breakdowns, illness, and strained relationships. Because in the cult of positive thinking, vulnerability is seen as weakness, not strength. And that's the crux of the matter. As long as we remain trapped in this cult, we'll never be able to express our true selves. We'll always be striving for a false ideal of happiness and growth. Now let's move on to the final section, capitalism's co-optation. Self-help has become a multi-billion-dollar industry. Books, seminars, courses, coaching sessions, retreats, and more. There's a constant stream of products and services promising to be the next big thing in personal growth. And while there's certainly value in some of this content, it's crucial to recognize when it's being used as a tool for manipulation. One of the most insidious ways self-help has been co-opted by capitalism is through the promotion of endless consumption. Every struggle, every obstacle, every moment of dissatisfaction is framed as a sign that we need to buy something, invest in ourselves. And who doesn't want to invest in themselves? It sounds empowering. It feels good to think that you're taking charge of your own growth. But let's take a closer look at that phrase, invest in yourself. Who benefits from this investment? You or the company selling you the latest self-help seminar or course? Let's be clear here. Buying books, attending workshops, or seeking coaching isn't inherently bad. It can be incredibly beneficial, but it becomes problematic when it's positioned as the only path to growth. When your dissatisfaction is constantly channeled into purchasing more products, you're not solving the root issues. You're just throwing money at the symptoms. And here's the kicker. Once you've bought into the idea that you need to keep consuming, you're trapped in a cycle. It's like running on a treadmill. You think you're moving forward, but you're really just staying in the same place. You're investing in yourself to such an extent that you're forgetting to invest in your own critical thinking skills. You're letting the self-help industry dictate what you buy rather than making informed decisions based on your own needs, reclaiming your own narrative. Now that we've uncovered these manipulative tactics, the question becomes, what can we do about it? How can we reclaim our narrative and break free from these cycles? The answer lies in critical consumption. It's time to approach self-help material with a more discerning eye, to question the messages we're receiving, and to evaluate whether they're genuinely beneficial or just clever marketing ploys. Here's how you can start doing that. Ask questions. Who's really behind the message? What are their intentions? How does this advice serve them? Who decides what counts as growth and success? Is it based on your definition or someone else's? And how can you tell if a product or service is truly helping you grow or just lining someone else's pockets? Examine the language used. Manipulative language is everywhere, especially in self-help. Words like must, have to, and always are designed to create pressure and guilt. They force you into a corner, making it seem like there's only one right way to do things. Be aware of these tactics and don't let them control you. Trust your own judgment. Remember, there's no one-size-fits-all when it comes to personal growth. What works for one person might not work for another, and that's okay. Don't be afraid to experiment, to try different things and to find what works best for you. And most importantly, focus on your own definition of success. Don't let the self-help industry dictate what you should want. Define it for yourself. Growth doesn't have to look the same for everyone. It's your journey and it's your story. So did you relate to any of the points mentioned in this video? Feel free to comment down below and share your thoughts. We would love to hear your perspective. And if you found this video valuable, please hit the like button and share it with others who might benefit from this message. Your support helps spread our message to more people, allowing us to continue creating valuable content. Thanks for joining us on this journey of self-discovery and personal growth. Until next time, remember to stay curious, stay critical, and most importantly, stay true to your story.